Welcome back to another episode of Football Weekly. This is your host, John. The round of 16 in the Champions League is over, and there's lots to talk about, so let's get started. First off, let's begin with today's games, Bayern Munich versus Liverpool, as well as Barcelona versus Lyon. Starting off, Bayern, who once again disappointed in the Champions League, as they were playing at home against the Liverpool side that were once on top of the Premier League, but due to disappointing results in the last couple of months, have allowed Manchester City to regain the top spot. Although Bayern hasn't had its best season, as they were behind Dortmund, who was in first place for most of the season, but only recently was Bayern able to overtake them for the top spot. All that aside, Liverpool, in my opinion, were the deserved winners and perhaps the strongest candidates to go through. They put on a show at the Allianz Arena and proved that they still have their sights set on the Champions League. The man of the match has to go to no other than Sadio Mane, who led Liverpool to this victory with two wonderful goals, as well as an impressive performance. Now let's talk about Barcelona versus Lyon. Barcelona were favorites going into this match, but with the upsets that we had seen in the previous games, as well as the poor performance by Barcelona in the first leg, it made me think that perhaps Lyon could have a good chance to upset Barcelona. But when you have the best player in the world, who is motivated to carry his team to the final, there's very little any team can do, and that man of course is Lionel Messi. Love him or hate him, there's no denying of his incredible abilities. In this game, he scored two important goals, as well as giving assists to seal the match. Barcelona now look clear favorites to win this year's Champions League, but we will have to wait and see who they are drawn against, as there are still great teams like Juve, Liverpool, and Manchester City in the competition. Things are really starting to get interesting in the Champions League, perhaps the first time in a while we have 4 English clubs in the last 8 of the competition. Could this be a turning point for the English clubs after a long period of Spanish dominance? But we will have to wait and see, although things are starting to look quite positive for English clubs. Perhaps they can give the surprise of winning this year's Champions League. So let me know what you guys think, and what teams would you like to see face each other in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Once again, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.